Why we are imprisoned in the past during our old age. When you sit in a corner in the evening at a certain time of your old age, you start remembering amazing incidents of your life. This is the time when you judge your past deeds and scrutinize persons who had been with you in the past. Frequent repetition of such action leads to nostalgia. In nostalgia, one remembers his past, distant past, with all details and forgets today's incidents. One recalls the time of elementary and middle school with minute specifics and doesn't remember his or her university life. When I entered this stage of life, I asked my friends and acquaintances of my age if they also felt the same way. They all acknowledged that they also remember their past with all details while they don't remember today's affairs so intensely. I thought that I should research this topic. I talked to many medical professionals. They replied that they are not experts on this subject. Then I asked Babas. Ashfaq Ahmad, the great Urdu novelist, defines Baba as a saint or Sufi who has a great insight into human nature. To me, Baba is a real character, present in every society and in all times, who devotes his time or money or both for helping ordinary men and women, irrespective of religion, color, or ethnicity. Babas are believed to have spiritual knowledge beyond this world. In reply to my query, Baba said, yes, this happens. And this happens due to the waves of our brain. This reply was a little ambiguous, which is the style of Babas. I then approached psychologists. I thought that the issue relates more to psychology. I talked to several psychologists. They all tried to explain the issue to me, but I could not understand them because their answers were full of psychology jargons. Then I met a lady who had a doctorate degree in psychology. She said, this stage comes to us. This is quite normal. Don't be upset about it. I asked why this stage comes in life. She just smiled, but when her smile started speaking of the unknown, I told the lady that I am not against this stage of life. I am just curious about it. I am a student who is always in pursuit of the unknown. She asked, what will you do with this information? I requested that if she has an answer to my curiosity, she should tell it to me. She continued smiling and said, look, the human being has not been born complete. A flower is always create a seed that will give birth to similar flowers. A dog will be complete in itself. He will never tell that I have not yet graduated from the high school, so I am not a good dog. He will remain faithful to you, ready to do anything on your command. A horse is also born as a complete horse. Without attending any institution, a horse knows how to walk and how to run. Have you ever seen a horse with a toddler on its back? The horse walking gently along the beach with all care. The horse knows very well that a helpless toddler is on his back and he has to protect the toddler. The horse does it without any institutional training. The human being is such a creation who is never complete. This creation is constantly struggling to make himself complete. It is incredible that human beings, who are the most superior creation of this universe, are deficient and incomplete. He works all his life for the completion. He will always look for the future for completion, utterly unconscious of his past and present. This is the mistake. For completion, the human being needs to look to the present also. If you do not look to your present, you will be imprisoned in your past and you will be scared of your future. Then you will spend all your life in confusion and conflict. The psychologist lady continued her conversation. Dear sir, you are in that segment of life where you will find death nearby. When planning for the future, you will find this ditch of death ahead. You are an intelligent person and therefore you are a scared personality. Whenever you open a door in the future, you will find that it leads to death. Every human being is scared of death at this stage will close the door of the future and take refuge in the past. He will search for rays of hope from his past. I believe in the words of the doctor lady. Those who are not ashamed of their past and have indulged their past into their present will enter the door of death or eternity with a relaxed and a happy mind. I wish to enter into this door of death or eternity without any anxiety and say goodbye and tata to this world without any repentance. This is an extract from the writing of Ashfaq Ahmad, the great novelist and essay writer of his time.